week. Ready to get at it. So we got the gym done, find our lunch, and then start working my way down that list. Over the weekend I was so loose, I'm gonna have to make up for it and set the pace. So Eileen just went into our favorite restaurant here in town, and she's getting us a lunchbox. She's getting herself a lunchbox because this man is on a diet. Just finished my lunch and I'm looking at the numbers here. Here's the problem. I've been for a long time trying to cut down, and it's been one of those areas where I see the losing the weight as a real impetus for doing anything else. I've been losing weight real slowly for a year, but it's been a struggle and I'm done with that. Spring is coming, summer's coming. I don't have any more good time to waste getting the job done. So I'm gonna try to do the most direct route possible. I need to track. Today I got on the scale and my weight is up again 2 days in a row. And I know weight goes like this, but it's up significantly. I measure everything in kilograms because I'm here in Taiwan for so long that I've been sucked into the metric system. I had been down as low as 95 in the past few weeks, and now I'm clean up to 90, 99. I don't know why. Doesn't seem to me that I've eaten so irregularly in that time, but I haven't been tracking. I do keep a consistent gym schedule and I'm fairly active. So like they say, usually all comes down to the diet, so I'm gonna just have to get back onto this tracking app and track everything. So earlier I'd made eggs and it was about 390 grams with pea protein in there, and then my share was 290, and then I had 73 grams of seitan. In addition to that, I ate a cup of rice and then about 100 grams of roasted vegetables. With all of that, I was about at 800 calories already. And I'm about 6'2". I don't even know what my daily should be, but I'm gonna go down as low as 1,000. So I just filled this in. If I drink 1 serving of muscle milk and eat another 51 gram of protein, I would end the day at 116 grams of protein with 1,016 calories. I'm just gonna do that today. And then tomorrow I'll just try to push the protein up as near I can to 150 while I try to just manage the lowest calorie intake that I can. Kind of need a jump start because it's so disheartening otherwise. So you can see the seitan here is 51 grams. That comes to about 13 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. You can see we're at 1,016 calories and 116 grams of protein. So I'm going to lean into this and I'm going to get the job done. I think it's going to be easier than I expected. I think it's going to be one of those things where I'm upset at myself afterwards because I'll know it's something that I shouldn't have procrastinated. But I'm still on this side of there, so I have to do what it's going to take. And right now I got to do this at least hardcore like this for a couple of days just to get the ball rolling. I know I need to get to writing songs, but if I don't move towards the direction of getting all of these things into a place where they can live and making this place into our headquarters, then we're really not going to make any substantial progress. As it stands, this is our kitchen, and as you can probably tell, there's not much kitchening happening in there because in addition to everything else that we have going on, I have to build cabinets. Now, fortunately, it's just a galley kitchen, small. Fortunately for me, I don't have to do it today. But if I can get these closets out of here, then I've made some steps in the right direction. I can do a little bit of measuring later this week and get back to tying up this new song, Danger, which needs mixed, published, and uploaded. First things first. Well, let's spend a little bit of time in here. I really don't know. I like that a little bit. Why do we have this sound on here? Let's get that off. We're not on this track. We were supposed to be on this track. To this track. This track. Nope. Today, you didn't pull that trigger. Oh, I like it. Vegas on the line. Danger. I don't have a pop filter, but I don't, motherfucker. Hey! No. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool, maybe. Well, it's something. It's not for keeping, but it is for informing me. I'll do something like that. I think it's a good starting point, and have that sort of as a note to myself as a jumping off point. I think that there's something to it. I'll explore it a little bit later. I have to run outside. I have to do some errands. There's a couple of things that I need to do for the website tonight. And then as soon as I can see some clear water, I'm just going to lock myself in here to finish this one up. It's so near, and it's just becoming like a can I'm kicking down the road. I want to get it done because I got to send it out to the distributor, and then that whole process takes a little bit of time, so the sooner the better. So I just finished what I had to do outside, and I was walking back to the motorbike, and I was thinking about how sometimes it's so easy to get derailed and sidetracked by all of the things that come up that in the way of unexpected challenges that make everything just a little bit more difficult, especially at the times when you just don't need that. But at the end of the day, you're really all you got. You have to just find your footing. These past few days for me have been a little bit brutal. I haven't been able to get to the things that I really want to, but all of that's just part of the process. Tonight when I get home, I want to add another article to the blog. It's very important for us to keep adding to that. It really helps us to build up our SEO and, and contributes to us building the brand. But even in all the challenges of all of this, it really is so much fun. I'm having a great time, even though it's upside down. If I can just get a handle on it, I know I'm really going to enjoy doing this, keeping the vlog, and getting to the things that I need to do on a regular basis. Well, that's enough. Let's just get back to the house and see what we can't get done before the day's over. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to write about tonight, but I'm thinking that maybe it's something to do with this past couple days of me trying to perform that song. Maybe it's the jitters or something. Let me get my head around that, and then this will be article number 102 on the blog. So let me just think about it for a couple minutes here, and then let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so I have my outline together. The topic is about pushing past your fear of acoustic shorts. And if you've been following along, you know how on the nail this is. I'm starting it out, I'm saying, picture me, guitar in hand, trying to nail a 60-second acoustic short. I'd been watching the news and there was an issue that I was captivated by. Maybe infuriated, to be clear. But no matter what side of the divide you sit on, you know how that kind of energy fuels your imagination. And needless to say, the lyrics just poured out. That's my jumping off point. But I did sit here working with the XAI on the outline, putting in all of the experience that I had in order to focus a tight outline. And then what I like to do is sit here with a timer and then just take each section of the outline and just work them to completion. I will copy it back into the AI to do tight grammar revisions, just if I'm way off base with something. So I'm gonna set the timer now and see. It's about 12:30 a.m. Maybe I'll go to say 1:30 or so, maybe an hour. Hopefully I can get it wrapped. I'm sure I can get it wrapped up by then. All right, I have to be diligent. We all have to be diligent. We have to go get the thing. That's what they say. That's what I'm doing. That's what you're doing, right? All right, here we go. How about slow motion time lapse? I think that's gonna be the thing. I'll try my best to make each one interesting, maybe even strange. This one's not gonna be strange. It's just gonna be the first one. Let's see. Done. It turned out great. I have a couple tweaks I need to do in the morning, but I'm calling it a night. It is 2:27.